औज़ुबिल्लाहिमिनश्शैतानिर्रजीम बिस्मिल्लाहिर्रहमानिर्रहीम अस्सलामु अलैकुम वरहमतुल्लाहि वबरकातुहू। प्यारे बच्चों, it is class 12 subject economics. Dear students, today we will learn the concept of consumers equilibrium. Dear students, as per your syllabus, we have to discuss the concept that is consumers equilibrium in two ways, that is consumers equilibrium with one commodity and consumers equilibrium with two commodity cases. Dear students, the first one is that is consumers equilibrium in case of one commodity is explained through the law, that is law of diminishing marginal utility, which states that the consumer will go on buying successive units of any commodity till the point where marginal utility of the commodity becomes equal to the price of the commodity. Dear students, I have explained this law to you in a detailed manner in the previous video, so you can consult that video and get the concept. Now we will discuss consumers equilibrium in case of two commodities. Dear students, due to unlimited wants and scarcity of wealth and resources, our wants remain always in competition. यानी कि जो हमारी इनकम है या जो हमारी रिसोर्सेज हैं वो तो लिमिटेड है। अब जो हमारी जो ज़रूरियात है वो तो बहुत सारी हैं। So due to our limited income and limited resources, our wants always remain in competition. कि कौन सी ज़रूरियत ज़्यादा ज़रूरी है और कौन सी ज़रूरियत इससे थोड़ा कम ज़रूरी है जिसको इंसान लेटर ऑन मीट कर सकता है. So a man always remains in dilemma. Thus a man always remains in thinking and examining that which need is more necessary and which one is less necessary as compared to another. So a question here arises that how a consumer would allocate his money income between various goods so that he would get maximum possible satisfaction, that is he would be in a state of equilibrium from his given income while purchasing or consuming various goods. Dear students, let us understand the concept of consumers equilibrium with the help of example. The example here which we take is that suppose there are only two goods, good A and good B, on which a consumer has to spend his given income. Now the question here is that how much amount of his given income will a consumer would spend for good A and how much for good B? The answer to this question have been discussed in the previous lecture, that is whenever any consumer purchases anything for his need, he always weighs in his mind that how much money he paid and how much utility he got. यानी कि जब भी कोई इंसान कोई चीज़ खरीद लेता है वो हमेशा अपने दिमाग में सोचता रहता है कि मैंने कितनी कीमत अदा की और कितनी यूटिलिटी हासिल की. So man weighs price which he pays for a commodity and the utility he gets from that much of commodity. Thus, consumer's behavior is governed by two factors, that is marginal utility of the good and the price of good. Now here we can say that how much of given money a consumer will spend on good A and how much on good B will depend on a condition, that is, so long as utilities of money spent on good A is not equal to marginal utility of money spent on good B, the consumer will increase his satisfaction by substituting one good for another until the marginal utility of money is same in both the cases. For example, as we have illustrated here, if the marginal utility of money spent on good A is greater than the marginal utility of money spent on good B, यानी कि अगर इंसान अपना मनी स्पेंड करता है गुड ए और गुड बी पर, अगर उसको ये लग रहा है कि मुझे यूटिलिटी यानी कि बाय कंज्यूमिंग एडिशनल यूनिट्स ऑफ एनी गुड, अगर उसको ये लग रहा है कि द मार्जिनल यूटिलिटी स्पेंड ऑन गुड इज ग्रेटर, यानी कि मार्जिनल यूटिलिटी जो उसको एडिशनल बाय कंज्यूमिंग द एडिशनल यूनिट्स ऑफ गुड ए, अगर उसको ये लग रहा है मुझे ए से ज्यादा यूटिलिटी हासिल हो रही देन कंपेयर टू बी, देन द कंज्यूमर विल विथड्रॉ सम मनी फ्रॉम द परचेज ऑफ गुड बी एंड विल स्पेंड सेम मनी फॉर द परचेज ऑफ गुड बी, फॉर द परचेज ऑफ गुड ए and will spend it on A till the marginal utility of money in two cases become equal. Now, the marginal utility of money expenditure on a good is equal to marginal utility of good divided by the price. जो marginal utility of money expenditure for any good होती है, ये एक मैथमेटिकल इस रिप्रेजेंटेशन ऑफ है इस कंडीशन की। मार्जिनल यूटिलिटी ऑफ मनी एक्सपेंडिचर किसके बराबर होता है? मार्जिनल यूटिलिटी ऑफ गुड, उसको डिवाइड करना है बाय द प्राइस ऑफ गुड, और वी कैन से इट एज in mathematical terms we can represent it as MUE is equal to MUA divided by P of A. That is, MUE is marginal utility of expenditure, money expenditure. MUA is marginal utility of good A, P is price of good A, and I have represented figure here. This is both are the this money expenditure for good A and good B, or good X or good Y. Therefore, dear students, from the discussion, we may state that the consumer is in equilibrium when the marginal utility of, when these two conditions are equal, as I have seen here, as I have shown here, that when these conditions are satisfied, MUX divided by P of X is equal to MUY is equal to P of Y. When this condition exists here, then we can say that a consumer is in equilibrium. In ordinary language or in simple terms, we can say that consumer would be in equilibrium when he maximizes his satisfaction while spending his money expenditure on two goods which we have illustrated here. The main hooks or the main crux of this concept, that is consumer's equilibrium, is that the consumer will be in equilibrium when he gets maximum possible satisfaction by his money expenditure on good A and good B. तो इसकी फिर ये मैथमेटिकल रिप्रेजेंटेशन है यहाँ पर, ये आप खुद बुक्स कंसल्ट कर सकते हो और वहाँ पर भी देख सकते हैं. Inshallah you will get the concept clearly. So it was all about today. Thank you. Have a nice day. Allah Habs Nasir.